today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Zach Wilson and the New York Jets taking on Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Jet. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. It's James. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. And Davis, first down Jets.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, it's James. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll run for the first time with Michael Carter. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense for the Pats, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. It's complete. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
On 2nd down, it's James. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. This defense for the Patriots, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. James has got it. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down now, it's James. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the 1st half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Elijah Moore, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Here's James. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Man open, here is Crowder. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. On 2nd down, it's James, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a... So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. To throw on 2nd and 10, Wilson, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Wilson to Mims for a New York first. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Denzel Mims with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a... Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Airing one out for Crowder, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, and it's second down. On the ground, it's James. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They run it with James. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. James. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. The tackle there by Ben Neiman. From the 44, Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Now Wilson on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. He finds his man, complete. That's James. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, it's James. He finds an opening past the 40. And down to the 20. 157 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up first and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Wilson keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to...
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. James. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. A little juke, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
Landry again the intended target, but it'll be second down. Wilson steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Buying time to his left.
Got a man. It's Mims.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time.
But it'll be second and goal.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On second down now, it's James. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. James. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Successive penalties have him looking now at a 1st and 20. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson being chased out left. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out.
It goes over here on the punt, and the Patriots take over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Jets on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 7. He finds his man, complete. That's James. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Eluding the pressure right. Uncorks one for Davis. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. A young quarterback.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll run on first down. It's James. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Throwing is Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's James. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return will stop right around.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they run with Carter.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Wilson going to give to Carter on the draw.
And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. A handoff for Carter. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Carter. Down right around the 25. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Carter. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the Jets, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
You know, as longtime fans of the NFL, we've gotten used to hearing worn-out quotes from coaches and players. You know the classics like, we're going to treat this like any other game, right? How many times have you heard that one? So that's what makes this next audio clip so special. Because the matchup on Thursday night was anything but any other game for the New York Jets. Check this. Here's what a microphone captured inside the tunnel just before they took the field.
This is our time. We do it now. Right now. Because tonight We got all eyes on us. It's prime time. Let's show who we are.
All right, now, I'm sure most of you caught this, but just to be sure, that voice you heard belongs to their top pick from back in April. I mean, think about that. That rookie's got enough confidence to get in front of his teammates and enough respect to hold their attention. I'm telling you, remember this moment. Remember this moment, because in time, we're going to look back on it and say that was the day that young man became one of the leaders of this team. All right, so we've reached the halfway mark of the show, and you know what that means. A quick break for our sponsor.